Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for June 17th through June 23rd, 2019. I'm going to start by pulling a chakra dice here to see what chakra is most highlighted this week or most impacted. All right, so you guys have the solar plexus. This one has actually been quite popular for the weekly. So let's see wow. Okay, so you guys rolled on a 4 with the solar plexus chakra. So, Sagittarius, I'm sorry, Capricorn, some of you, this very well could involve a Sagittarius because I wanted to say that. Just putting it out there because with the heart, the solar plexus rolling on a 4 brings in the heart chakra. So some of you could have a issue in the heart space with a Sagittarius, okay? If you do, huge confirmation that this reading will speak to you. For others of you, Capricorn, with that heart space being connected to the solar plexus chakra, this might be where, I don't feel, because usually the solar plexus is about being empowered, being confident, feeling strong, feeling like you can do things, manifesting. But what I'm almost feeling here is because of something going on in your heart space, you're almost feeling disempowered. Just in life with general or in some area of your life, kind of like your hands feel tied. So let's pull some more. And again, if this involves a Sagittarius, very strong, because I'm feeling it, man. I just like a Sagittarius sitting right next to a Capricorn, and I see it as like the symbol, like the oh my gosh, the centaur, is that what it is, shooting the arrow, and then the goat. Like, I just see those two symbols side by side. So, also, if this doesn't involve the Sagittarius whatsoever, it could be where, because Sagittarius is a very, like, strong, empowering sign. It's fire. And that, to me, it's being so strong could be, like, again, you're feeling disempowered. And that's why I'm seeing them sitting side by side. All right, so let's see what oracle cards you guys get. Oh, okay. Secret temptation, being led astray. This card has come out for many signs. Yeah, Capricorn, I kind of feel like this week there's something that's happened either coming into this week or at the start of the week that impacts you in an emotional way, and you kind of feel like your hands are tied. So I don't know if it's like you're witnessing some sort of injustice playing out against somebody else, or maybe you feel like this is an injustice against you, or somebody just isn't understanding you or isn't seeing your side. But again, Capricorn, I just feel like you don't feel like you have the power or position for some reason this week, and pushing against or trying to be strong about it, or like have a strong iron fist about it, I feel that's kind of about it, the temptation. Like you want to come at things much more aggressively or be more in control of it than you are, but it's almost like you're better off just stepping back. I don't know, there's definitely an impact in the heart space with whatever this is, whether it's happening to you directly or you're watching it go down in somebody else's life and it's just really hurting your heart that you can't do anything about it. Okay, so let's pull some dice. And just depending on how this reading goes, I will definitely put it in the title that this is not one of my typical readings. Like, I'm feeling a lot of heavy energy coming in, Capricorn, and so yeah, look at 5 of Cups. That's the first one out. That is sadness. That's heartbreak. That's remorse about something. Next, we have the Knight of Cups, which is emotional, right? That's the heart. That's the soul. It could involve a water sign, maybe. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But to me, this is speaking more to the emotional body, because next out, we have the Page of Cups. And lastly, we have the Fool. So, Capricorn... some of you, I do feel like this is like a romantic thing. I don't typically bring that up in weeklies, but you know, for those of you that it's not about romance, just bear with me. For the other Caps who kind of really need this message, it's like almost as though you feel completely betrayed and cheated, you know, by a partner, and you're really sad to think of going on brand new on your own without this person, like having to go your own way. It's really affecting you emotionally, and you feel very disempowered in that. So those of you where you're vibing in that space, listen, this week does look like it's a bit emotional. There's, you know, back and forth, but ultimately there is this new beginning for you, whether this is restoration to the relationship or this is you truly going off on your own, Capricorn. You know, this is a general reading, but however that shakes out is truly what is best for you and your life journey. So if this means like you've got to go off, go your own way, Capricorn, that is truly the best thing for you, okay? If this is because I feel like whatever's happened here, very painful, very hard to bounce back from, to recover from. So those of you where this is, you know, you're trying to get this worked out and you're both on board for that, I do see like a new beginning taking place by the end of the week, but I feel like that's as both people want that to happen. If just one side wants that and the other side doesn't, I don't feel like we don't work it out. It's got to be an equal on both sides. And also, because we have a knight and a page coming out, I feel like one of you is more emotionally mature than the other, okay? Now, if this isn't romance, this could be like a friendship or a family ship where you just feel like you were done very dirty, Capricorn, or you are upset with somebody who hurt or did somebody near and dear to your heart dirty, and that's really just on your mind. You might be thinking about cutting ties with somebody because of, you know, what they've done to somebody. It's really intense, but it's like if you're cutting ties, it breaks your heart. Like whatever you are observing, experiencing, or witnessing this week, it's like it really hurts you. And you know, let's pull some more cards here. Okay, so we have the King of Cups, and that's sitting on top of this Five of Cups. So again, could be water sign energy, but this to me is speaking much, much more to the emotional body, where the yang energy is really impacted, okay? Whether that's if you're a female, the masculine within you, which is the solar plexus chakra, that's totally just out of balance, out of whack right now. Why? Because there's something going on in the heart space that's incredibly painful. And so I do see, whether you're male or female, you feel very disempowered right now, and it's emotionally based. It's not like this is how it's always going to be, but right now that's how it feels. Next out is we have the Empress. This would be the feminine energy within, the yin energy. You know, Capricorn, I think if somebody really hurts you, they're trying to make it up to you this week. They really are. Or if you really hurt somebody, it's like you want to do everything in your power to make it right. Whether it's coworker, friend, family, romance, or like some sort of situation. Either you really want to make it right or somebody really wants to make it right with you. Knight of Wands coming out under this page, or coming out with this Page of Cups. And lastly, the Eight of Wands. That's actually really lovely to end your reading with the Fool. Capricorn, whatever has gone awry here, I feel by the week's end, you definitely, yeah, because look at what the next card out would be. It's the Sun. So we'll leave that out because that's what I feel is going to happen by week's end. Even though you may feel very disempowered at the beginning of the week, like you just, it doesn't matter what you do or say, or you don't feel like you just feel like your hands are tied, okay? That energy is going to change. And by the end of the week, with the Fool and the Eight of Wands, we're communicating again, or we're no longer feeling restricted and stuck. We're no longer in that broken heart disempowerment. Like, you're over that by the end of the week, okay? Especially with the sun coming out as well. It's great. But Capricorn, at the start of the week, I'm sorry, there is something that's really bothering you emotionally, and you feel out of balance within, and you feel very disempowered, and it hurts you. However, midweek to the end of the week, either you just see things from a new perception and you're just ready, okay, I'm going to let all this go. I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. New opportunity could definitely be knocking, which is very helpful, okay? And you're just ready to let it go. Or the situation or person that this involves, it's like you guys come to some middle ground, okay? Because what's interesting is we have a Knight with the Empress, and then we have a Knight with the Page. So again, this is that where one person is more emotionally mature than the other person. Like, it's big time coming through. However, I feel if somebody is trying to make things work with you, trying to make things right with you, Capricorn, they're giving you the best that they can. Like, it's truly from their heart, from their soul. Even if, like, you are the one that's much more mature about things, what they're saying, what they're bringing, what they're offering is like the best that they have, okay? But with the Page and then the Knight of Wands, it could be more of a short-lived type of energy, okay? Just keep that in perception. But nonetheless, whoever crossed you, whoever upset you, it's like they want to make it right with you. Or if vice versa, you want to make it right with them. Or if this is where you've been watching this injustice happen to somebody else and it bothers you, the restriction is finally lifted and you're either able to help, speak your truth, move on from the situation. It's just the heaviness, the heartache, the hurt at the start of the week changes into some happiness and some new beginning and healing by week's end, okay, Capricorn? So those are your messages for this week. I am wishing you all a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care.